The U.S. Open was already brimming with drama on August 27th, but the spotlight burned even hotter after a fiery post-match clash between American tennis star Taylor Townsend and Latvia's Jelena Ostapenko. Townsend, 29, came into her second-round match wearing a flame pattern outfit, and, as fate would have it, those flames symbolized the intensity that would ignite between the two athletes after Townsend's decisive 7-5, 6-1 victory. What should have been a routine handshake turned into a tense courtside standoff. Ostapenko, visibly frustrated after a loss, confronted Townsend over a controversial moment. A shot that clipped the net cord, trickled over, and stayed in play. According to Ostapenko, Townsend broke an unwritten tennis courtesy by failing to apologize for the lucky point. Townsend, unfazed, snapped back, "No, I don't have to say sorry." The exchange escalated quickly, with Ostapenko jabbing her finger and repeating accusations that Townsend had no education, while Townsend countered with "Take the L." The crowd, sensing the hostility, erupted in boos and jeers, intensifying the volatile scene. In her post-match interview, Townsend dismissed Ostapenko's outburst as sour grapes. "People get upset when they lose," she said firmly, adding that she had always carried herself with nothing but respect and expected the same in return. Townsend even alleged that Ostapenko told her, "Let's see what happens when we get outside the U.S." A remark she interpreted as a veiled threat, but ultimately brushed off with confidence. "I'd beat her in Canada. I'd beat her in New York." Let's see what else she has to say. Ostapenko, however, doubled down. On Instagram, she accused Townsend of disrespectful behavior, not just for the net cord incident, but also for warming up at the net instead of the baseline, something Townsend has done for years. If she plays in her homeland, it doesn't mean that she can behave and do whatever she wants, Ostapenko wrote, suggesting Townsend exploited the American crowd's energy unfairly. The Latvian player also rejected any insinuations of racial undertones in her remarks, insisting she had never been racist in my life. Townsend, meanwhile, remained unbothered, telling reporters she had no beef with Ostapenko, but refusing to be disrespected. "If I show respect, I expect respect," she declared. Her words met with cheers from the home crowd that had rallied behind her fiery demeanor. The confrontation has quickly become one of the tournament's most talked-about moments, sparking debate among fans and commentators over tennis etiquette, sportsmanship, and cultural tension on the international stage. For Townsend, however, the focus now shifts back to court, where she will face rising Russian teen star Mira Andreeva in the third round, a match likely to attract even more eyes after this headline-making clash. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.